Hello celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So if that is something that you might be interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. Today I am super excited because we are going to be doing a reading specifically with messages for all of my Taurus sun, moon, and rising. I feel like you guys will get the most accurate reading out of your rising sign, but to get even more messages and a more well-rounded message from spirit, you can of course watch your sun, moon, and rising signs. I would love to see you back so much, so check out all of these signs that I will be offering messages from spirit to you guys through these readings, and I really truly hope that you enjoy kind of like this new take on readings that I am doing alongside my typical pick a card readings. Let me know in the comments below if you are enjoying these and if you also like these zodiac sign readings. But let's see what messages spirit has for you, Taurus. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're receiving these messages is when you are meant to hear them. And I will show up close all of the cards kind of as they come out, but first we're going to get a few tarot cards just to get the energies for my Taurus. We have Seven of Swords coming out in reverse. Whatever messages. Eight of Wands. I feel like you might be on the fence about quitting something or leaving something behind. I think you might be kind of curious about this, and I do see with the Eight of Wands that there could be some more information to help you out with this. Let's see, Justice. Yeah, I almost feel as though, Taurus, if there is something that is in your life, or even maybe a person, I feel like this could be a situation, but I feel like you're still weighing the options with this. Yeah. Two of Swords is coming out for you guys as well. So I will show you in just one second these cards so we can talk about them. But that is kind of the initial energy I'm getting, is that there's still some kind of balance needing to be restored before you can make this decision. But I do feel as though this is turning in your favor, actually. So if there's kind of either an argument or a conflict, an inner conflict, I am seeing this is kind of going to end up in your favor. So I would hold off from making any big decisions. Ooh, okay, High Priestess wants to come through. Nice. Just gonna pull just a couple more cards. What Taurus needs to know right now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely something is on the horizon for you guys. So let me just show you. We have the Seven of Swords came out first for Taurus. And this is kind of the card giving me the impression with the Seven of Swords, and then we also have the Eight of Wands. But that initial card is giving me the impression that there's something that you're wanting to, like, you're kind of on the fence. You're not sure, should I give up on this? Should I move on from this? Should I say no to this? This is the Justice card came out as well. The Two of Swords is in reverse. So there's some internal conflict. When I see the Two of Swords in reverse, I do see like there's definitely a lot of internal conflict for most of you, but this could also be a specific conflict between people where you are really trying to figure that out, as like, do I stay, do I go, or do I quit on this? Do I try something different? And, you know, is this the time to kind of give up and walk away? I also see the Ten of Wands where you're kind of like, it's in reverse, but you're kind of like reaching your breaking point with that, with this energy, where you're just like, this is too much of a burden. Now, the High Priestess may have turned up in reverse, but either way, I think this energy is really important to this, which is that your intuition maybe feels like you're just not sure. You're just, it's like you feel like spirit is not being clear on what it's trying to tell you. And I feel like there's a reason. It's because of divine timing, because we have Eight of Wands. It's like something is coming in to give you the answer, the results that you're looking for, to restore balance to the situation. Also in your favor with Justice, I do feel like this is going to be positive results for you to kind of like clear the air and figure this out. We also have the Three of Wands, which like definitely something's on the horizon coming through for you to like resolve this whole thing. And then we have the Star card. Yeah, so we have the Star card too being in reverse. There's something like there's this new option that just has not revealed itself to you. I feel like there's a third option. There's another kind of conclusion to this that you may have just not considered yet, or like realize could be an option, and then it's gonna reveal itself to you. So definitely, like, even if you feel like this is the thing, is your intuition is not like clicking for you right now, because Taurus, you haven't received like the thing, you haven't received the option, you haven't received the conclusion or the results yet. So I do feel like this is resolving itself. Okay, it also says don't let pride get in your way with, I believe this is the full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. There's a part of yourself that is kind of like stuck on things being a certain way in this situation, and it's kind of like either making you refuse to give in to somebody or give into a situation. But that's okay too, because taking a step back, seeing the bigger picture, and allowing yourself to kind of just like let go with the Ten of Wands is like kind of like letting go of this a little bit more. Let go of kind of what you're trying to make happen in this situation, and just kind of allow this third thing, this something on the horizon, this third option coming through for you. Just kind of allow this to come in for you. Okay, we have it's time to take action. I feel as though, and this is full moon in Aries, I feel like this action is coming in and you're gonna be able to take action when you see this, okay? I feel like Aries is kind of jumping the gun here with like action, take the action now. I feel like this is, the momentum is going to come in for you with the tarot. Is really confirming like the momentum with the Eight of Wands. This is news coming in. This is action coming in swiftly. It's going to sweep you up and allow you to take action. I'm not convinced here with this energy. I don't sense that like the action is going to be to just separate yourself from this completely. I don't feel like that's going to be the ideal course of action. I think that balance is going to be restored with something new on the horizon, and that's why you're still just kind of not really seeing that result yet. So let's just see it with some further clarifying energy here. All right, right away we're having love come out. Oh, and new beginnings. Okay, I feel like one more wants to come out actually. One more card, and then I'll show you guys these cards. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you are enjoying this reading. I would appreciate that so much. Talent. Okay. Yeah, so we have love energy. I feel like this is kind of the opposite of the pride energy, which pride is kind of like coming in of a, you know, you might be fearful whenever we don't see these, like what we were expecting from spirit, whenever we don't see them appear for us, we kind of like start to worry that maybe we're not going to be rewarded with what we thought we should have received or how it should have turned out. I feel like there's this love energy from spirit kind of telling you to like put aside that fear just for a second, allow this new opportunity to come in, or this new beginning we have. There's going to be a way, there's going to be a new beginning, there's going to be a new option that comes in for you guys. So yeah, so just be aware that love, to me, love is like just going within and finding that alignment within, that inner peace, and not trying to also like empathizing with the other person too, with kind of that Leo energy. Is kind of like taking a step back and empathizing with how like maybe like the situation, the other people involved in it, and knowing that like maybe they did mess up, or maybe they did, you know, do something wrong. For some of you, this could be a romantic love relationship. Maybe it's just a loved one or a family member or friends. Like there's like this moment of kind of like taking a step back and just kind of offering some compassion up for the time being as these things sort themselves out and as like a new beginning comes into your awareness. We also have talent. So I think like I do, as I said before, like I think the kind of the outcome for this is ending in your favor, you know, in a big way. I think like you are going to be recognized for what you accomplished, for what you did. Because if this is, for example, like if this is a career and you feel like people are not recognizing your talents or not appreciating you, I feel like this is how things are coming back in balance again, is that like you are going to be recognized for your hard work or for like your abilities, or just even just being recognized for your authentic self and people appreciating that about you, versus feeling like you have to just get out of the situation. I think it's almost like people are going to see you, or the situation is going to reveal to you like how you are being appreciated for your talents. And this is going to allow for like a new beginning to come in. I also feel as though like even if you still are kind of leaving the current situation, I feel like it's going to happen organically, because I do think something's coming in to you. I feel that with this Wands energy, Taurus, I feel like you are going to receive this versus have to go looking for it. It's going to really resolve a lot of questions that you're having. Here we go. Yeah, new experiences. This is kind of the second like new beginning that you're getting. New experiences and possibilities. And I love how this card, like she's looking up at the trees and all the different flowers and all the different options coming in. And I do see that there is like new possibilities here that are going to be presented to you, that's going to bring you back into balance. And it's like justice is being done. It's being rewarded to you for having kind of, after maybe having a time period of like feeling like you've been taken for granted. And I do feel like when it is time to take action, you will know with this. Okay, intuition. So there's further messages for you, Taurus, with your intuition and aligning with your intuition, because I do feel like the High Priestess came out, and we were talking about intuition before anyway. And how your intuition may have been feeling like it's just not aligning, or you might just feel like your intuition is just not speaking to you right now because you feel stuck on this decision. There's like internal conflict here. The reason I'm sensing this is because sometimes it's not that our intuition is stuck, it's just that we're wanting it to tell us to do, like, it's like we're like, tell me which I should do, this or this. And your intuition is like, neither. And you're like, my intuition's not listening, you know, like my intuition's not talking to me. I needed to give me an answer, like, which is right, this or this. And your intuition's like, neither. And you're like, but like I need you to choose one. I need you to tell me which one to do. Your intuition is just like, no, neither. The reason is because of this third option. And so it feels like your intuition, it may feel like your higher self is like forsaking you or like not doing what you wanted to do, but really it just knows that there's a better option. That's what I feel like. It knows there's something better, and it just can't tell you what that is yet, because when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. But if you were to just say kind of like, no, I just trust this kind of like higher energy is coming in. I trust that it'll, you know, in divine timing, this is gonna kind of come in for me and tell me it's a new beginning for sure. And I do feel like it's going to come in and you're like, oh, okay, like this is it. And that's when your intuition is like, yeah, there it is. Like, you know, see, you didn't have to doubt it. It was coming in. All right, let's see any further messages from Oracle cards here. Let's see what other messages maybe I missed. A lot of times too, that's another reason why we feel like we can't take action, because the feeling of not being able to take action is actually like your intuitive guidance is to not do anything. So just keep that in mind. Okay, perspective. Yep, this one popped out right on its own. It says perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So a lot of this that isn't even kind of like, maybe it's also kind of an insult to you. Like you feel like this whole scenario or these other people are like insulting you almost, or they don't recognize your talents. They're not appreciating you. You know, maybe because that's getting like consuming you almost. It's making it feel like you're not where you need to be, or you're not aligned. I do feel like, yes, there are new possibilities coming in that are probably going to be better aligned, but make sure you take a look at the bigger picture. Like I think there's a lot here that you're maybe focusing on right now that doesn't really matter. Okay, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. So just hang tight, even though, you know, it doesn't mean that it's not still affecting you and causing like this feeling of a heavy weight on your shoulders, which I do feel like you're unburdening yourself with those very soon. But keep in mind, like this isn't going to matter in the grand scheme of things. I also feel like, as I said before, like once this new clarity comes through, like you're going to realize that it really didn't matter. Like, oh, I spent a little too much time like worrying about that. So make sure you're not, you know, focusing too much on this. So we have Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So this to me is very much like a throat chakra energy as well, with sharing your sound. And then we have the Cosmic Heart, which love, for sure. Love came up before, but we have the Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So I feel this is a good opportunity, Taurus, to just pause for a second and just relax, as though, take a moment to relax as though you know something's coming tomorrow. Just kind of like pretend for a second as though something's coming tomorrow and you don't have to worry or think about any of these things anymore. Like you don't have to, right now, you know it's coming tomorrow. So, and maybe it's the weekend for you guys, or maybe you can wait until the weekend or some time off that you have to really take a pause and just be like, okay, everything, like the universe is figuring this out beneath the surface. It's going to bring everything back in balance again. It's working in my favor. That's what the Justice card says, is we're working in your favor right now. And I feel as though this is like an opportunity to speak your truth, to also, and this is also like making your life a moving prayer, is kind of like speaking your truth every day, like on a daily basis. And that's how your life is a moving prayer, is because everything you do, everything you say, everything you sing and speak and listen to is your prayer to the universe. And that's how you become this cosmic heart. That's how you live from love frequency energy, is singing this out. Maybe you just put on some music. You say, okay, everything's being figured out for me. I'm going to put on some music. I'm going to listen to maybe even binaural beats for the heart chakra, which you could just search for on YouTube, and just make your life a moving prayer. So this is the great opportunity to shift into your new life, your new beginning, the new opportunities that are coming in, and just shift into that love frequency energy. And you may actually be very talented in music as well. You may have some specific talents in singing and music that you are pursuing, or dance as well. You may just feel artistically guided, but maybe you're just a really good speaker, and your energy, your throat chakra too, is opening up to share your song, to share your unique perspective on all of this. But yeah, I feel like it's important to start speaking your truth before all this positivity does eventually come in for you. Okay, what do we want to finish up with? Let us finish up with some magic for you guys. Some Witch Becomes Her cards. See what magic is going to be really powerful for you guys, for those of you who do some spells or rituals, or you just like to set intentions. Let's see what energy is going to be the most potent for you guys. Although we do see with the Cosmic Heart that love energy is going to be very potent for you. Okay. We have Thrifty Witch, which is creative, prudent, and economical. So with Thrifty Witch, I feel like this card to me represents a time of basically like being careful where you're expending your energy and being kind of clever in how you use the energy that you do have. With economical, I feel like you are being frugal right now in kind of how you either expend your energy or expend your own time. But also I feel like there's this clever energy is also like in your talents of being able to kind of like work with what you have and make something really great out of it, especially with creativity. Is you're gonna find that when you receive whatever you receive in the near future, you're gonna be able to use your magic and work your magic to like turn it into something like even greater than what it might seem to be. Almost like just using something simple to your advantage is going to be like really, I also feel as though too, like if you were to do a spell, I feel like you might be able to find some really neat antiques or something like special that you can even use for a spell if you were to go out thrifting. So you might want to try thrifting on your time off if you do enjoy doing that. Or it's almost like maybe an object came to you through something like a thrifting or like a treasure hunting type thing. I really enjoy thrifting. I like going to you know, Goodwill and things like that and finding special things that like you wouldn't normally find, and then kind of like using them for spell work. So for example, let me show you what I found just because let's share. So for example, I found this candle holder thrifting, and I always wanted, like, I really just like it because it kind of looks antique-y and it's made of metal, like brass. But I used this, as you can see, I burnt like a purple candle on it. So I did use this for setting an intention and also for kind of like candle divination, which is fun. So you might find stuff like that thrifting for your own magical practices. But then secondly, we also have Augury Witch, which is omens, signs, and observations. So for me, this particular card is giving me the vibes of the High Priestess. I feel as though with Augury Witch, there are signs coming and being shown to you that maybe you've already felt or seen that are kind of hinting at what is on the horizon for you. I feel like it will be important for you to tap into these signs and to kind of like make note of them, maybe even write them down, and you know, just make sure that you're paying attention, because I feel like Spirit is wanting to communicate with you. But you might be kind of caught up again in like how this is making you feel. I feel like, you know, not that I feel like you're totally warranted in feeling that way, but remember that the bigger picture is showing you that it's all a matter of perspective, because as soon as you find out what is coming from this whole experience, you're going to be like, oh wow, like this is great. This is what I wanted. But from this perspective, you feel like maybe everyone's set against you, or like the universe or spirit might be, and maybe not to that degree or extent, but I just have to restart my camera. But just to kind of make a final conclusion is like, if it does feel as though you are disconnected or feeling like you're not sure what is going to happen next, then I do feel like your perspective is about to change on this whole situation, and there might be signs that are kind of giving you a heads up about that and letting you know that that's coming in for you guys. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope these messages were helpful to you. Please comment down below. Let me know what part of this reading did resonate with you, or if you had a favorite card from this reading that you felt was really powerful or that you resonated with. Otherwise, that's gonna do it for this reading. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and if you would like a personal reading, I link those in my description box below. But that's gonna do it for this one. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. And don't forget to check out the other zodiac signs for your sun, moon, and rising on my channel, or some of my other pick a card readings, which I will link down below. Bye for now.